Greetings, my Kerbalnuts. Welcome back to another episode of Kerbal Space Program. We are working on doing a Jool 5 mission among a couple of other things. Oh, this is going to be an interesting night, guys. You may hear a few more slip-ups than normal. Just a little tired. We have this Dres mission that I don't know how we're going to get home. We may have to send a rescue mission out after this one. It has some fuel, but it's pretty rough. We have a couple of missions here on Duna. One that's landed on Duna, one that is on Ike that we are trying to get home, and that's really the highlights. But we're going to really concentrate on this Jool 5 mission. This is the one that's going to be a little bit rough. We're going to see what we can do, but this will definitely push us to our very, very core. So last time we had just barely landed on pole. We're still there. We have basically finished everything, so I'm going to go ahead and retract the drills. So we're full up. We even have some surplus. I guess I taken the solar panels down earlier, which is fine. We'll put them back up. I think we're actually going to go to Tylo. I said we were going to go Lathe. Or maybe Vale, but I think Tylo makes the most sense. So let's see what our correct orientation is there. Actually, hang on. We're going to test to see how well this works, but I am going to check this. So pole should be, this is fairly good. This is not bad, actually. Not the best. We may want to wait, though. Out of curiosity, if we try Lathe instead. Lathe should be just barely ahead, which will happen soon. I think we're a long ways out from Tylo, so yeah. Let's get our solar panels extended. And I think let's just go ahead and orbit now. It'll be fine. I think that will be a little bit safer. Just looking to see which direction we need to go. Looks like up. It's actually probably really good. Yeah, we overkill a little bit, which is fine. I'll leave the landing gear out. Let's go ahead and get this rotated so that we're a little bit more nominal. And check our map. It's a lot easier to take care of this guy than it was Bop. Bop's annoying, to say the least. Okay, good. Okay. Slowly moving into position. Won't take much. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, let's pull up our interplanetary trajectory calculator. Cannot calculate transfer when the vessel's orbital inclination is too high. Lovely. Okay, so let's just hang out, wait for Lathe to get in the right position, which it's pretty close. We're going to be burning here a fair bit. Set Lathe as our target. That is a much higher inclination than I had assumed. Let's see if we can zero that out a bit. Yeah, that's better. I think we also are going to want to go a little bit more flat. Good. $16, that's pretty high. Oh, that's better. Hey! We got an encounter. Let's go ahead and focus our view on Lathe. See what we can do here. Okay, looking good. Let's come over a little bit more. Go ahead and focus the distance so we can get this a little bit more accurately. Good. Let's come down. I think we want to come on this side. That's looking good. Yeah. That's more like it. Okay. I am happy with this. Let's do it. Gotta burn at the right time. I guess we're gonna have to shift back over. So let's warp to the right time. Meanwhile, I did want to make sure that we're converting. Okay, we are converting all of the ore that we have. Excellent. So our tank should be full, and after this maneuver, we'll have a chance to top off the tanks a little bit more. So we need to start burning at 38 seconds, roughly. There we go. So we'll burn for a minute here. Let's just watch the large scale orbit go. The trick with landing on Lathe is going to be landing on land. We have plenty of fuel though. So we're going to hit Lathe, then Vale, then Tylo. It should do it quite nicely. We may have to go from Vale to Bob. Well, hello. We have 4,000. Let's actually do this. Set as target. Let's I'm gonna call this maneuver done. And then we're gonna add another one. Here. Can we slow down a little bit? Okay. I think if we keep going in this direction, we're actually going to end up... Yeah, let's go ahead and do this. I think we basically want to straight normal this at this point in time. I'm not sure if it's normal or anti-normal, but we'll figure that out. Nope. Anti-normal. Wasting a teensy tiny bit of fuel, but I'm okay with this. We have... This is the hardest mission. We'll have 4,000 meters per second to pull it off. And if this does not work, we'll know if we're going to be able to do this before we get too far. There we go. Here we go. Looks like we're going to want to go a little bit faster. Let's see if we can put this a little bit more this other way. Okay. Keep going. Let's try right around here. Okay. Let's keep going back to our anti-normal. I think we're achieving what we're setting out to do. Yeah, okay, back to anti-normal. A little bit more prograde, and then I think we're gonna call this. Let's just try right about here. Ooh. Let's go to about. Let's try anti-normal just a scooch. See if we can get ourselves to not be on a crash landing course. There we go. Perfect. Let's do this. Okay. Come. Cannot auto warp so far ahead. Alright. Wait. Oh, that is Tylo. I was going to say, is that Vale? No. This is not quite the orbit that I thought we were going to take to get here, but let's see how it looks when we get here. Oh, hang on. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slow down. Somehow. Oh no, we're good. I don't know what that was weird. Warp to there. Three days. I am very confused here. Let's see. Tylo encounter. So we're going to warp to right before the Tylo encounter. And as soon as we warp. Oh, because we have a Vale flyby. Dadgum Vale. Gotta go and get in the way. Okay, fine. Let's see if we can make a scooch of an adjustment. Just move a little bit slower. Let's try a little bit more out. Alright, let's try this. 16 kilometers should be good enough. Okay. Let's just go ahead and do this maneuver now. About 100 meters per second. Yeah. Just keep going on this trajectory until... Okay. Looks pretty good. Now, we do need to... Good. Our Vale Periapsis is still pretty far. So, we're going to warp to here. It's just far enough away, close enough to Vale to throw us off a bit. Let's go ahead and get our EVA. Ooh, that was a nice view. No maneuver. We'll send Jeb out. Now, we're not particularly close, but let's actually take a closer peek. Whoops, we skipped past it accidentally. There we go. Let's see. See this planet. Where are you? There you are. So that'll be the next one that we're going to. Oh, we got a gravity scan. That's fine. Whoa. That's pretty neat, this interplanetary trajectory. If it was only doing something more useful. Which is fine, we'll turn you off. Okay, let's warp until our Tylo encounter. I don't know if we're going to be able to do this, but we'll see what we can finagle. We should be able to get from Tylo to Vale, I think. But it's going to be a little bit hairy to... Okay. 1,000 meters. This is fine. I'm going to go ahead and put this on retrograde. Let's get our far out reports. Collect everything. We'll send Bill out this time. So at this point in time, we have successfully done a flyby of every moon. And honestly, we have enough fuel that we could make it home. So that's the easy version of a Jool 5. Okay. We're low enough now that we get our better science. Gravity scan while high above Jool. What? But we're... hang on. Let's get this fixed. Review data. Reset. Deploy all. Keep. Collect. Okay, let's have Bob jump out. Board. Okay. I think we want to start burning maybe a minute or so before. It seems about right. Let's go ahead and lock it on retrograde. And fire. We'll try that again. Okay, we should be able to land. We're going to get into a capture orbit. We may as well bring this lower. That crater would not be a bad spot for us to land. Honestly, we're going to try to land there, but we're going to get a little bit closer first. Okay. So let's... 54 minutes, we're going to warp to here. We're going to slow down just a scooch, so we're maybe 10 kilometers above the surface. Nine is good. So we're going to warp to here. Okay, let's place our solar antennas in their upright configuration. We have that. I only have 3 of them out anyways. All right, how long till there? 1 minute. I think we're gonna... We'll go just a few seconds warp. Oh, we can't warp because... Ooh. The topography does get high. Yeah, let's do this. Quick pop out for a EVA. Okay, keyboard dump and fire. Going in for the landing. Oof. We should have plenty actually to spare. This seems to be a nice flat area to do this. Suicide burn calculation, of course, has not started yet. Okay, there we go. I'm gonna go ahead and slow us down more. Because I do like the idea of... Whoa! Straight retrograde, please. Hey K-Shizzle, we are trying to land on probably the hardest moon to land on in the game. Moho may be that. I would tell you what its name is, but I have forgotten, and I am a little bit busy at the moment, so... Uh-oh. That didn't go good. This is fine. Let's warp to here. Actually, let's warp to here. Yeah, and that adds the veil flyby. We'll allow ourselves another time. Now we don't have the veil flyby. Let's stop here. I don't know what the little trickery is that it wants to do this veil flyby. Yeah, Ono is right. So, okay. We're going to set like 15 kilometers for our pre-landing burn. Other than that, though, we were doing pretty decent. Okay. So now it's actually showing the veil burn. This is good. Actually, let's target here. Up. Prograde, I guess. We should have just done a scooch burn. That's fine. So Tylo is, of course, the moon that we're trying to land on. If that wasn't obvious. Yeah, this'll do fine. I'm just checking to see if it looks like it's the right direction, and we will be. So let's go ahead and warp to our Veil encounter. Boy, K-Shizzle, you just happen to join at the right time, right? I don't know. Do we blame the whole thing on you, or? Collect all. We already have. For some reason, it wanted me to do this gravity scan, even though we have it already. So let's get that gravity scan out. Just love some space crashes? Well, you've come to the right place, my friend. Okay, Bob, get out. EVA report. Board. There's Jool. Even though we're still closer to Veil. There we go. There's Veil. Still looks roughly the same. I'm just going to keep warping through here. And actually, let's warp till we have our encounter with Tylo. I'm curious what this orbit would even look like. I think it's a net positive, the Veil encounter. All right, let's collect some science. Okay, lock on prograde. This actually is a pretty good looking thing. Let's Bill, jump out. Get your report. Board back in. Good, good, good. 36 is pretty good. Let's warp to about here. Okay. Keep, collect all. We already have a Jool gravity scan. I know we dumped that. Whatever. Review. Reset. Collect everything. Let's have Bob jump out this time. Keep and board. And our speed is 3,000. We have a little bit over 4,000 delta V. That is excellent. Okay. We'll warp a little bit into the future. And then lock on retrograde. Fire. F5. This time I don't know where we'll end up, but we'll see. Let's have Jebediah get out. This is his chance to do a low orbiting EVA. So let's go ahead and warp straight to there. And then we're going to take this down to about 15 kilometers this time, and I'm going to quick save here. I'm willing to do a rescue mission if we have to, but I don't want to have a complete failure. Whoops. That was so close that I had myself confused. That's fine. We have some extra fuel. We have more margin than I thought we would when it came to Tylo. This spacecraft was designed specifically to land on Tylo and get back off. So if we accomplish that, then we're doing good. Okay. I said 15, so let's do that. Okay, quick save. And then warp to till we get low again. Then I think it's just straight burn. Solar panels in their upright and locked position. Get ourselves into our proper orientation, and then let's burn, baby, burn. Ooh, we are a little bit high, which I'm okay with. That will help. Okay. We could do another orbit. But no, let's just keep doing this. I think we're going to end up trying to come down here somewhere. My guess is that this is a relatively flat spot coming up ahead. I'm just looking at the train. Yeah. Okay. So I am not gonna do that. Let's just hang out. 1 minute till collect everything. One quick EVA. Let's have Bill do this. Okay. Good. So we'll just we'll start about 20 seconds before the suicide burn, because I do not trust it that much. Actually, let's lock on retrograde and burn. Yeah, our suicide burn countdown is still going down, so I think this is the right call. I'm not liking this. I do not like this. Okay, we'll try this again. I think the suicide burn is just not gonna do it. That's a pity. We're gonna have to massively slow down here. We'll just ignore what it's saying entirely, and we'll use the suicide burn for the final bits, but I think it's not meant to be used this far out. I think that's what our problem is. Kapow again, yep. It was very much a deserved kapow. So I'm not gonna be able to do this using an ultra conservative burn profile, but we do have about 500 meters per second to spare, so that should be fine. Let's warp to here. We're gonna start burning at the periapsis, I think, itself. A little bit earlier. We'll burn about 10 seconds before periapsis. And we're going to keep burning until we have our surface velocity down below 500 meters per second. And then maybe I'll actually trust the landing burn. Please stow your solar panels into their full upright locked position. Okay. So we're coming in for the landing now. Suicide burn countdown still going down. Suicide burn length, I think this is going to be okay. We may have to go burn upward a little bit to get this better, but I think this will be fine. Countdown is still going lower. So we're not going to make it that far, but I'm okay with this. This is fine. Okay, the suicide burn countdown is starting to go up. I think I mostly trust this now. Nope, we are gonna keep burning. Maybe this will be fine. Maybe this will be fine. I don't know. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hang on. Retrograde. Hurry, hurry, hurry. Oh dear. It was supposed to stop doing that. It was supposed to stop us from doing the rotation. I know this. Okay. We'll call that a Kraken win, which is why I'm going to allow that one. Boy, you're coming to the right spot, the right stream to watch crashing spacecraft for sure. Oh boy. We had that though. We totally had that. All right, let's start. Actually, I'm going to purposely wait a little bit longer. We're going to do the burn at about 20 seconds. I think that's when we started. That's going to put us probably landing... Actually, let's start right at the... about 5 seconds before. Let's get our solar panels tucked up. Into their upright locked positions. I think this is exactly the kind of burn that we want to be on the trajectory. See, this is basically like orbiting Kerbin, but without an atmosphere, which is why this is so difficult. Kerbin, of course, is very easy to land on. We're just going to keep burning because us slowing down is causing the altitude to get higher, the surface terrain. So I think the optimal bet is to just keep burning, burning, burning. See, a suicide burn countdown is going down even as we're burning. Kerbals are doing okay. Oh, I didn't. I forgot to include my own head cam. Whoops. Oh well, it's fine. It must have happened after one of the crashes. It is so confused. I think we're looking pretty good. Okay, we're going slow enough now where I think we can depend on the suicide burn count to be fairly accurate. Eight, 7, 6, 5. Yeah. 4, 3. Okay. 3, 2. Oh! Woohoo! We did it! Okay. Extend some solar panels. Get some power going. Let's start our drills. I really should set these to action groups. Okay, we got all of our drills. Let's get our solar panels. Now, this one we are going to definitely pop out, but we're not actually going to go on the ground because we can't get back up. Even though there's a really interesting looking target there. we don't have the ladders to get back up. So we're just going to take our surface sample. No flag here. Pity, but it'll do. And we still had 500 meters per second of delta V. That's not bad. Okay. Let's open the map. And we're going to keep an eye on some of our trajectories. Specifically, we're going to look at Kerbin. Once Duna starts to get close to Kerbin, that's when we'll be able to do something interesting. But it looks like long before that happens, then we'll be full up here. Hopefully we'll have the right thrust to weight ratio to take off this planet. Okay. Yeah, first try, totally. This is the first try after I was doing some simulations. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. What's our optimal Duna? Hang on. We want to go from Duna to Kerbin. So Duna needs to be ahead of Kerbin, which is nowhere near there, so that's fine. It's right there. So let's see. Drez is coming up soon. Elu. Ooh, what about Elu? So let's see, Kerbin to Elu is a little past 90 degrees. We could launch to Elu. We don't have any Kerbals. That's the problem. Well, that's fine. Let's what are we doing? Let's go back to the Space Center for a sec. We're going to recruit a few Kerbals here. We're going to draft a pilot, an engineer, and a scientist. See if this works. Okay. I don't know if that worked or not, but doesn't look like it. We have a bunch of applicants. Everyone is assigned. Lovely. Well, we'll go ahead and upgrade this. Okay, we're low on cash. What are we gonna do? Science data from around Lathe. We can easily do that. Build a surface outpost on Elu. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go with no. Okay. Let's otherwise we're gonna launch the Jool mission to Elu. Same exact spacecraft. This is a good design. I like this a lot. Only difference, we're going to get rid of the parachutes. We're going to call this the Elu. And then I'm going to put radiators. I don't know if we need them, but I would far rather have them than not. But otherwise, I think this is good. We'll just put a couple of large panels on, like 4. Right here will do. We have no kerbals, so we're going to go ahead and get some. Let's see, we'll get 1 pilot, 1 engineer, 1 scientist. Is one other difference that we're going to do. I'm going to make the pilot redundant on this. We're going to put in an autopilot, although we're not going to we're going to have a pilot, but we're going to put in an autopilot for the simple reason that we don't have an experienced pilot, and we will really, really need the maneuver nodes, so that's important. All right, let's do this. I really do like this design. This is one of my favorite spacecraft designs I've ever come up with. These liquid boosters work really well. The upper stage works well. We may be able to land this on Moho. Go ahead and just get a little bit off. Just to separate these out a little bit. Good. They will not land. We can set this to prograde. We're slowing down a little bit because we don't have the thrust to weight ratio required to keep us pure vertical, but this is fine. We are going at full thrust, and we are going to start making a difference, but we're still getting higher, and that's the important thing. It would be nice to have a little bit higher thrust to weight ratio, though, on this. I will not deny that. Let's lock this, actually. Okay, we got our stuff landing. What's this? Huh. Okay, some of our debris is crashing this time, which is fine. Let's go ahead and add in the maneuver mode. Good, good, good. 20 seconds is not great. But we are climbing, and that is important. Once we get this to about 40 seconds to our up oasis, then we're going to toggle the prograde. Yeah, that seems good. Eight, 39, 40. Okay, lock on. Good. And that will effectively do our gravity turn. In fact, we're gonna level out a little bit more. That's good. Follow the orbital path. In fact, this straight leveled now. I do like this design. Okay, we're slowly counting down, but we're a little bit ahead of optimal, so I'm okay with this. And our speed is getting much, much higher. We will not make it to orbit with the first stage, which is fine. It wasn't intended to. This will make sure we dispose of it responsibly. In any case. Let's lock on prograde. Okay. Looking good. Let's flatten this out a little bit more. We'll keep burning this until we hit 75. If we were on Tylo, I'd call this more than good enough, but Tylo's going to be interesting, to say the least. Okay. Keep warping until we get into space. Lock on prograde, fire. All right, let's just warp to here. We'll set a prograde. We'll circularize the orbit, and then we'll start planning for ELU ejection burn. That'll be fun to find. Okay. Now, ELU ejection burn needs to go probably roughly here. Burnout. I'm guessing it's around 2,000. That's actually not bad. It's not bad for the first attempt. What's our... Ooh... Okay, so we can lower that descending node a bit. Just a scooch, though. Still not really happening at the right time period. Let's add in a maneuver node here in deep space that will kill this ascending node entirely. Oh, wait. Okay. So we're too far out on our first node. So let's slow this down a bit. Oh boy, that's getting close. Let's go back to the second one. Okay, and adjust the first one. Having the ability to plan these out 2 at a time is not something I take enough advantage of. Let's slow her down just a scooch. Nope, speed up a bit. That will do it. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and do this burn, lock on the maneuver node. Let's get our solar panels all deployed. And then warp to here. Kind of do wish we had a lab, but let's see if we can do the ELU ejection burn right. So at about 110, that's nice and easy. Five, four, three, two, one, fire. So this is going to take most of my fuel. This one is a fairly substantial, yeah. We'll still have a decent chunk of fuel. Maybe we should have landed on Minmus first. It'll be fine though. I don't think we're going to be going very fast once we get out here this far. This is a 14-year mission just to get out that far. Wow. Wowzers. I didn't even look at this. Well. Alright, that's fair. So this mission will take a very long time, which is fine. These poor Kerbals, they're going to be stuck in this capsule for a long time and have to deal with snacks that are getting a little bit stale, but hopefully they'll be fine. I think they have enough, but they may go stale. Let's face it, this will probably not be the longest mission that any of my Kerbals will have had to deal with, so. Okay. Let's just finish the rest of this burn up a little bit slower. We do want to try to get this pretty close to right on. 5, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Done. Alright. So then 80 days. Yeah, let's go ahead and just warp there. Warp to the next maneuver. I'm going to focus the view here. And we'll see if we can get this pretty close. think the right answer is going to be to add just a scooch of prograde here. So let's see here. Where's our maneuver? Right there. If we... Excuse me. Well, let's just go ahead and do this burn. That'll get us pretty close. Why can I not? Control maneuver locked. Oh. Let's extend the antenna. Well, this is going to be fun. We have to... let's try straight prograde. Call that maneuver done. Whoa. Okay. Retrograde. Just a teensy tiny bit. Doesn't take much, does it? This is fine. Go back up to normal just a bit. Let's see if we can get this basically flat level. But other than that, I'm gonna be happy. Whoops. Let's go the other way. I wish this thing rotated a little bit faster. We only have 1,000 meters per second left. Oh, this is going to be another deep space flyby. That's what I'm afraid of. Okay. That will do. I will set up a maneuver node... like, I don't know, this far out. It's still plenty. There, that's actually spot on. We'll lock it and we'll get back to here in a year. Farewell, guys. Sweet flying. Guess what I could have done is mined some dirt so we had a little bit in the upper stage. That may not have been a bad idea, but okay. Let's go tracking station. Now let's see if we can get our Duna missions. If we can do anything. If we can launch yet another rescue mission, because we're really good at launching lots of rescue missions to Duna. Nope, we're on the opposite end. So let's go to our Jool 5. Lander debris, we can recover that. Just a few small pieces. Duna contingency, I'm sure, is doing pretty fine. Where's our Jool 5? There it is. Oh, that scared me for a second. I was like, it landed safely. Okay, we should have full up by this point in time. We had a halfway decent spot. We're not full. All right. But all of the drills are going, so let's zoom out. Just kind of keep an eye on things out here. Kerbin's getting close. When Kerbin's about here, maybe we'll be able to do our rescue missions. But I don't think that's going to be our next maneuver. Okay. We're still getting more fuel, so this is a little bit slower, but that is fine. Let's keep going. We do want to have every little bit of fuel that we can to take off of this planet. Landing's the hard part, but we still want a decent amount for... Okay, hang on. We're getting really close to a Duna trajectory. Let's see. Kerbin to Duna. Looks like Duna's just barely ahead of Kerbin. So Kerbin's right here. That's not quite right. Okay, what about Duna to Kerbin? This one's closer. I think it's time to get one of our missions home. Homeward bound, at least. The snack budget is going to be really tough if they end up not landing on Elu, that other mission. Okay, Duna contingency. Part of the snack budget is to get some ice cream from Elu, because I know Minmus is made of ice cream, but the Kerbals, they figure that Duna must be as well. What the... This is a Kraken move. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna see if we can fix this, but this should not have done this. Let's turn that off. We'll put the RCS on. See if we can flip it. Yeah, we can flip this. We'll put this on surface mode. Well, okay, this was totally a Kraken maneuver. So I'm going to fix this way. We're just going to take the gravity. We're going to hack gravity. We're going to change it down to something really low. And we're going to get ourselves rotated the right direction. Subtract the drill. Put this at retrograde. How high are we above the ground? 30. I'm just going to burn until we're completely 0. Then we're going to point upright. And we're going to turn off the hack gravity. Slowly. Let's go at about... Actually, we'll turn it off completely. In fact, let's just take off. There's really no reason not to. Okay, we can pretty much go... Yeah, this will do fine. Let's keep going. Go to maneuver mode. Okay. So let's warp to about here. Fire pure horizontal. Okay, keep going prograde. And we'll go to orbit. This should be high enough, I think, to be safe. This is taking more fuel than I thought it would. I'm going to keep going up until we're here, and I'm going to do just a teensy tiny maneuver to keep us straight. Let's, meanwhile, deploy some solar panels. Okay. That should do. Now, here's the thing. So we need to slow down, which means we need to go out this direction. So we need to have Ike be right around here. Wait, we need to go up. So I stand corrected. Ike needs to be on the opposite end. So what we're going to do is add a maneuver here roughly. It's going to take us to Duna. This will need to slow us down like this. Not that much. Actually, it really is like this. I kind of want to actually to do this here, so just trying to read how much fuel we have. We do have some fuel to spare. Let's give it another go, and we're gonna do it over here. Okay, so we're going to add a maneuver. We're going to slow us down here. Like there. And then there will be a little bit slower. There. That'll do. So to take maximum advantage of the Oberth effect, then we're going to do our ejection maneuver here. It's not right. Ejection burn needs to be facing this way, so we need to adjust this one later a couple of orbits. Okay. This is being a little bit weird. So this maneuver will actually take place here. It's still a bit off, but how... Yeah, okay. So we're going to increase this by another couple of orbits. Let's cancel this maneuver. This one needs to happen at a different time now. That will bring it closer to Duna. Come on, cancel this. There we go. So we appear there? Hang on. This is confusing me. So we're going to leave there. We actually need to have this happen like here. There we go. Then like right there. Perfect. Let's go just a scooch. This is gonna end up being one of the fanciest things I've ever done. Scooch slower. Yeah. And then when we're here, we're gonna take advantage of the Oberth effect. And it's gonna take a fire, and we're still not really going in the direction we want. This is that's not bad. So we just have to make this last maneuver node be better. Set as target. Okay, let's focus on our secondary maneuver. It's not quite right. It needs to happen at a different point, so that means we're going to adjust this by a couple of orbits. And that means that, let's see here. That means we need to adjust this. And then this one needs to be adjusted. Okay. So this timing is off. That needs to be more like this. Oh gosh, this is such a mess. This is why I don't normally do double nodes like this. Let's cancel this one. So we're going there, and so therefore we want to eject more like this. There we go. A little bit earlier. Excellent. we'll just maneuver there. And that is not bad. I'm gonna not try to super optimize this anymore because I'm getting tired of this and we have lots of fuel. Here, we're close. There we go. Let's focus on Kerbin. Ooh, that's really close. Let's go ahead and just do our first maneuver and then we'll correct the second one. So, 5 hours. Okay, so go ahead and warp to the maneuver. Can we not? Why won't it let me do this? Huh. Oh. Okay, well, let's go back to the tracking center and then we'll come back. We'll get this timed pretty well. This is not a bad orbit. Let's go back to our Duna contingency. Our Dinja contingency. He warped to the next maneuver. Good. Lock on that maneuver node. "14-second burn in." It does matter when it happens. So we'll warp to about there. A little bit further. Okay. 3, 2, 1, fire. Okay, just slow this down. We're going to try to get this as perfect as we can. Okay, that's pretty close to perfect. Now, let's focus on Kerbin again. Let's see if we can adjust our maneuver node. Screw it. Let's just... we have more than enough to do this. Let's just warp to the next maneuver node. Let's start by just leaving Ike. Okay, let's warp to a little bit faster, get out of that sphere of influence. Okay, let's warp to the next maneuver. This is actually pretty good. We could have done some fitzing, try to do this better, but this is not bad. So it's 23. I'll try one more time to adjust this. Good. Let's try a little bit faster. Come on, come on, come on. Keep going. Okay, not quite there. Slow her down just a scooch. Oh, burn. We do need to do this. So this will get us in the right direction, basically. We'll do some tiny tweaking here to get it really nailed in the coffin. This should be fine, though. Don't know quite what that was, but let's keep going. Ooh, a moon flyby. That could be fun. Okay, let's retrograde just a tiny scooch. $23 is a little bit low. Now we're a little bit high. Try one more time. Okay, that's not gonna do it, but what we're gonna do instead is, let's see here. We're gonna get our focus back on our spacecraft. Let's warp till we're in deep space. And honestly, this probably is good enough. We don't have the Oberth effect, which is a multiplier. So that may be enough. Okay, we're in space high. Let's try this one more time. Ah, too far. That's fine. One teensy tiny more scooch, and then I think we'll be locked on. 54 is not enough to guarantee that we'll enter. Let's try an inclination adjustment. I'm going to just try something that'll be a little bit slower. 37's not bad. 37 will definitely get us back. So let's can we set an alarm? Let's just warp ahead a little bit. Yeah, that's fine. Focus back on our spacecraft. Okay. So we're going to warp here. We'll leave our Jool mission alone. Wait, hang on. This is a good orbit for a new contingency. Let's go ahead and take care of that. So back to the Space Center. Going to try once again to rescue our poor Kerbals. These poor guys. They are out of snacks. This is basically free. Okay. So we have no Kerbals, which is fine. Now, there's two options here that we could do. I think we're going to take the air rescue. Oh, we do have Kerbals here. Where did you guys come from? Huh, I'm confused. But we have some, so that's something. There is some changes we're going to make to this, though. I think we want better drills. Even if it's more painful, it's just going to make the whole mission much, much smoother. So ISRU Air Rescue. So we have the big old dish so we can control it if we need to. It does have 6 small drills. This is fine. Okay. I am changing my mind. We're going to get the crew out of here and then launch. See if the trajectory planner works better for this one. This rocket I don't like quite as much. It's a little more finicky, but it's not bad. Space news. Let's see. SpaceX launched a whole bunch of satellites today. We had another air launch of the Virgin Cosmic Girl, which is an airplane with the rocket that is, I forget what its name is. It was successful, deployed its payload, all looks well. So we have another small sat launcher, which is nice. It's going to kill the now Northrop Grumman Pegasus rocket, probably, basically completely, which is okay. Pegasus was a good rocket in its day, but its time is done. Okay, good. Oh no! Well, that hasn't happened before. Okay. Well, we're going to eat the funds and hope this does not land at the Space Center. Hang on. Let's separate this. We're going to launch this on retrograde. We're going to deploy the parachutes. Got the drogue chutes. We're going to put our landing gear out. Let's see if this thing can land. Okay, drogue chutes are out. Main chutes are out, and it's going at a good speed. Did not see where the booster landed, but it seems to have been somewhere safe, so that's good. Kapow. A little bit kapow, but not horribly kapow. I think this will land relatively intact. There we go. Well, we saved some funds. What's the cost difference between the two? Let's take a peek. So this one's 70,000. And then our Elu one, which is really a much better spacecraft, is way more expensive. Okay. So yeah, this is fine. We'll do the air rescue. What can we do to minimize this? We will put some struts in. That should help to keep it a little bit more stable, which I think is what its problem is. Okay. And copy. That should do good. Let's put some on the lower parts as well. And one more set. Alright, let's try this. Add some struts. That always helps, right? Luckily, we had another booster here that we could just put some duct tape on. And we just fly in the same top. That's how I'm going to visualize this. Looking good. Okay. The boosters and everything will land far downstream, so that's good. Oh, that's a much cleaner deployment. That's much, much, much nicer. Okay. Put a maneuver node on. We can level out quite a bit. Quite a bit. Keep going a little bit lower, actually. Okay, we'll go full horizontal. Yeah, this booster stage should be able to get us most of the way there. Our time to reach is going down a little bit, but I'm okay with that. We still have a lot of fuel. These orange tanks and these engines are just fantastic. Okay, we're starting to go back up. That's good. A little bit of re-entry. That's actually pretty cool. Pretty cool looking. Let's keep firing. Okay, I'm gonna hold, well, keep going. Until we're at like 75 there. 80, that's fine. Fast forward till we get to space. Let's see. We're above the shock zone. That's good. Guess I could have tried to see if there was any fuel in the KSC. As soon as the music starts playing, then we will cut off and be done with it. No, we're far enough away still. There's the music. Let's warp to here. Okay. Fire it up. And we are good now. Let's see how this works. We want to go to Duna. 16 years? What? Oh, it's year 16. What's... Hang on. Day 193. Yeah, we'll take this. Great. I'm perfectly willing to wait here for a while. Let's lock on the maneuver node. Just want to see how this works. This will be exciting. We got our mission coming home. Making good progress. We probably have enough fuel to leave Tylo, but I want to get this one on its way, and then we'll go figure out our Jool mission. Then we'll just have to figure out how to get Drez home. This is going to be rough. We're getting there. Okay. Close. Cool. That worked quite nicely. We don't have the ability to maneuver this thing very easily, do we? That's okay. So we need to burn at T-14. Let's get pointed in the right direction. We should extend some solar panels. And our antenna can go. Okay, we're almost locked on. And it's almost time. Perfect. 2, 1, fire. should take me pretty close. That's the one that I've been trying to extend. Let's just keep going. I'm going to try to burn this exact... good enough. Now, let's see how... We'll focus on Duna. That's not bad. Retrograde. Boy, this is taking forever. Oh well, it'll be fine. Woohoo, apparently I have lots of steps that I walked. I'm gonna get this going. Between episodes, I'm going to do some just checking out of some of our paths forward. We can go a little bit longer. We'll turn our RCS for just a scooch. Go ahead. Keep going. Nope. That's fine. We have definitely not succeeded in getting the absolute perfect maneuver, but we're not far from it. Let's just let's focus on the spacecraft. We'll do a maneuver in like an hour or so. Actually, 3 minutes is fine. Let's close the maneuver tool. That worked out really nicely. I mean, when it works, it works. It just doesn't work that often. Okay. I want something the other direction. There we go. And we want really slight inclination, but not much. Actually, ideally, can we get this? Yeah, we want to have... Yeah, this will do quite nicely. So I want the point that is the highest, the lowest, to be almost just right over it. This will do. Let's go ahead and put the maneuver. And honestly, well, we'll do it at the right time. Keep going, keep going. We're almost locked on. Okay. Good. Let's speed it up a bit. I'm just going to go ahead and burn this. This isn't that precise, but I mostly wanted to get the right angle, and I think that's going to be the case. What the? There it goes. Okay, this is not really what I want, but it will do. It'll do. All right, let's warp to somewhere in deep space. Let's get one more maneuver now. Well, yeah, let's do this. Try and do it right. Okay. So we're gonna try to get this up a bit. Just like that, and if I can even get a little bit in. That's not gonna work. So let's just head towards the maneuver node. Just straight normal. Is actually probably want to be right about here, but that's okay. We'll close this off. That was way too much. Okay, we'll go the opposite direction. I'll tell you what, I'm just going to finagle this a little bit offline and get this so that it is at the correct spot, because I need to be going here soon and I think this is less interesting. Our next stream will be on Saturday evening, probably a little bit earlier than today. We're going to hopefully finish off the Jool 5 landings. We're at least going to do Lathe. Actually, we got to go to Vale next. We'll go to Vale next, which is the smallish moon. It's similar to Mun of Jool. And we'll refuel there and then head to Lathe. And hopefully we can get that home. We should also finally be able to land our rescue mission that we... This has been a cursed mission, man. I'm telling you. You know what? I'm actually okay with this. This is fine. And the reason why it's fine is this is the path that our booster is going to fall. So once we get to the sphere of influence change right here, then we will drop our booster, and then we'll burn out a little bit so that way we land in the right spot. And that's how we'll do this. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you next time. Take care.